college program from 2009. It's really amazing if you want to know what it was like, so here you go. Alright, so Kayla arrived from Wisconsin. I arrived from Pensacola, and it was like, oh my god, this is going to be so much fun. And we were like, woo! So we moved in together, and we have these roommates. One's Kanisha, and one's Monique. Well, that's great. You know, you don't really need to know about them. One liked, you know, crab legs, and the other one, well, she liked anime. So anyways, we had these neighbors, and then they lived down the hall from us, and she brought them over, and they sang Pokemon together. That's great, yeah. Okay, so anyways, I moved out of my apartment because things just were not working out, and I just couldn't deal with it anymore. So then after I moved out of my apartment, I moved in to Patterson, and that was really amazing. But see, the thing is, I really miss Kayla a lot. But see, I left her, and I felt really bad about it because we had changed rooms and we moved in together because we didn't really think the other rooms were working out very well. We were like, oh my god, like, what do we do? So Kayla, we'd still hang out sometimes, but not as much because she moved in with these Asians, and they were not me because I'm obviously not Asian. And so she moved in with me again, and that was great, and it was so much fun because I missed her so much. But I didn't go to the Disney prom, but she went to the Disney prom, and she came over before the Disney prom though, and I had made cookies and she had that, but I was curling Sarah's hair at the time, and I was like, oh my god, I really wish she moved in here. Well, see, then Kayla went home because there was a bunch of people that lived in my apartment before me, but then they all moved out. But Kayla went to school with me, so then she came over, and then Kayla moved in her spot, which was really cool because it's K and K, and they took each other's spots. I was like, oh my god, well, I lived with Elizabeth at the time, and Mel and Troy lived in the other room. It was really great, and like I loved my roommates, but one of them, you know, she wouldn't talk to us because she didn't really like us very much, but that's okay because it doesn't really matter. Anyways, she hated one of the people that was my best friend last summer, and I was like, I had three really good friends, and she hated one of them like a lot. So like he wasn't allowed in our apartment, and she put a sign on our door that said he wasn't allowed, and then we would have to like, he'd come over and we'd have to sit outside because she didn't like him, or we'd have to sit in my room because it's like this long story. But anyway, she doesn't like him, and it's okay because none of us are really like talk to each other anymore. Anyways, so that's our program with that. So anyways, okay, she went to Pop Century and I worked at Studios, and that was really cool. And so we really did, but then Mel left, and that was really sad, and we really missed her a lot. And she left back in June. So then we had most of the time left. Well, she had really cool friends like Egypt, but Egypt left a while before that because she left in the other program, but we were the Advantage program, so we didn't really know what to do. But anyways, we were like, oh my god, if we ever come back, we should live together because we totally love each other and we're gonna miss each other. And I was like, oh my god, Kayla, don't leave me. You don't go to Wisconsin. And she's like, if you go to Wisconsin, I'll take you to a cheese factory. And I was like, oh my god, that'd be great. So anyways, we were still here, and it was really sad. On the last day, like we hung out together and stuff, but on the last day we didn't hang out because she had to pack her stuff. She had to be gone at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, oh my god. And she hated the people I hung out with, so she couldn't hang out with them. And I was like, oh my god, so we can't watch the Fairytale together. So I came home and they ordered pizza, and then we came home and we ordered pizza. And I was like, oh my god. So she packed up her stuff, and the whole living room was exploded with all of her shit. And I was like, oh my god, Kayla, like really, what the fuck? Oh my god, what are you doing? So then it was really sad because me and Peter, we took her bags, and then we took her, and I think Eugene came with us too, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, Eugene came, and we walked all the way to Chatham, and we put her stuff in the car, and I didn't want to let her go. And I was like, no! Kayla, don't leave me! And she was like, I have to go, okay? So she got in the car, and she left, and she texted me, and she got on the airplane, and it was really sad that she went back to Wisconsin. But you know what? It's really sad. She sent me a Christmas card and a Cal one. It was great. And we called each other. We're like, we're gonna live together this summer. And we're like, yeah, we're gonna live together. And now we're here together.